Oops, what happened there? Hey everyone, back with more reaction videos. Decode for you, part 3 of today's decoded dish. Serving up that truth soup. As always, they've got much for a community. The facts speak for themselves. Now onto this. Hotel horror. Travelodge receptionist stabbed to death on night shift. Had only been there at Bournemouth Hotel for 3 months. Okay. Had a couple of slides before. Let me just check something here. I think just this one. No? Okay. Maybe I didn't. Or maybe I did. Sorry, one moment, guys. Oh, it was the 17th. Hold up. Wait. 1 sec here. Okay, so it must have happened on December 9th. I don't know why I haven't got that slide there. It happens sometimes. Sorry about that. So, give me 1 second here. Well, her name equals 58. The initial post time 58. Stabbing 52. Stab wound also 52. 38. And I think 74 stab wound as well. Can't remember. But anyway, 52nd prime 239. Her name equals 239. 86th, 8 foot wide, 6 foot deep. 86th to get rid of. Again, whether the story is real, not real, or a mix of true lies, all organic, or, as I keep saying, you know, the government, shadow government, understanding the hocus pocus and how to craft and cast. Either way, or a mix, whichever way, there's no way you can discard what's been presented. It's just amazes me that anybody can just discard this information. So, first name 17, stabbed 17, and 53 like stabbed her name. So 53 and 17 like stabbed. Martyr equals 17 and 53 like stabbed. Again, stabbing 52 to go over her name. We just spoke about that. Remember, murder, death, kill. Cancel, destroy, found dead. Collapse, drowned. Masonic killing, all 38. Stab wound. 29, 38, 52, that's what it was, stab wound. 29, 38, 52. Oh, stabbing 74. Travelodge 53, stabbing 53, her name equals 53. Stabbed 46, Travelodge 46 as well. Also, the day of the news on the 17th, you have a day numerology of 29, stabbing 29, stab wound 29, Masonic 29. Travelodge Receptionist. Hold up, I just saw a 109 somewhere. Travelodge 109, Travelodge Receptionist 109. Okay, that's not a point of interest as such, but it's just always nice to know which ones do happen to chain along regardless. Anyway, Death 118, Spiritual 118, Travel Receptionist got killed, they say. Can't see anything with stabbed. Okay. Bournemouth 53. Oh look, hotel horror, that's the caption. So 55, 152, 145. Happened in Dorset. Didn't see anything with that apart from Ritual 27 and 81. As is the 27 club with the reflection of 72 and 81 in there. Okay. Top she's got on St. Paul with the skull and bones. Where is it? It's over here. Stab 17. Martyr 37. St. Paul 37. So stab 17, St. Paul 17. St. Paul 37, Martyr 37. You have to remember that skull and crossbones when you do that and as a symbol equals 201. Of course, Wuhan coronavirus 93 and 87. Again, if you don't know what event 201 is, feel free to at least watch the highlights. You can find it on YouTube. Alright. Here they are, new year, new lockdown. Just more bullcrap after bullcrap. Unbelievable, right? We've got the COVID calculator telling you, you know, for instance, you are 1.5 million in the queue. God. Okay, that's with the model. We covered her on part 3, I believe. No, part 2. This is part 3, excuse me. Got the fake booties and all that stuff. That's me just checking out some organic stuff for myself. And well, I'll show it for actually I might as well. For anybody that hasn't took note of certain playlists here. Interesting, because my life lesson on my birth is 53, which reduces to 8. Is Chaldean one of the oldest ciphers languages? Something I saw earlier. That's why I got the Chaldean one on. But interesting, of course, infinite number 8. Oh man, I'm trying to remember the other stuff I was hearing and I have to read up on. I'll do a new update with some of my organic stuff. It's quite a fair bit since I found it, but again, I'm born on the 22nd of the month. The master builder number in the code is 22. If you write master builder with my name, you get 2020 in English extended. Last name equals 22 in dark blue. That's interesting. Second name 22 in dark blue as well. If you write out my kid's name, that's his birthday, interestingly. As I said, I have shown this before, but ages ago. You'll find it in the playlist. But anyway, that's his birthday, right? If you do just his first and last name, you get 193, yeah? You with me? So it's 1404. There's much more to what I'm saying, but I'll make an update and I'll go into all the tidbits and breadcrumbs that you need to hear. But some of it I've already said before, but there's a lot of new stuff that I have not updated, and I'm like, oh my goodness, this is amazing. Not just to do with me or my kid, you know, surrounding family members and stuff. my sister and her kids, and it's just like, oh my goodness, it's incredible. Anyway, so if you just do my son's first and last name, 193, yeah? Interesting, he's got the 2, 6, and the 8 as well, reduces. Anyway, from my birth to his birth, 1,090 weeks and 3 days, go figure. So, that was me back to CD Projekt Red earlier today on the tweet. As if they didn't know what they was doing, you know. Again, released it on a day, leaving 21 days of the year. Delays equals 21. And the rest that goes with that, go through the other parts. And yesterday, if you're new, all the playlist. Oh, I need to look into this. I'm not going to go into this right now, but thank you for the message. What is this? Tearful Fears, play on words. Tears for Fears. So that was an English pop group, something like that. So again, tier 4, right? Unbelievable. Again, COVID 53, Wuhan virus 48 with the post time and update time. I mean, it's just the madness that this is causing is just beyond belief. Tom Cruise, maybe with a future wife. You got Tom Cruise when he was cussing his staff and crew on the movie set for the new Mission Impossible 7. We covered some of it. Check it out if you haven't. That was yesterday's uploads on Flurry. We covered this early in the year. For some reason, I'm not sure exactly why they brought this back out today. But I did cover this earlier in the year, so you'll be able to find it. I do go back to that story, but anyway, let's get into this one. So, mum's grief. My boy killed himself after COVID left him jobless and home alone 14 hours a day. Mike Penhaligan was just 26. COVID equals 26. So it says he was 26 when he took his own life in June of the COVID crisis, left him jobless and trapped, indoors, etc., isolated, and all these crazy regulations. And if you're only catching this part first up, be sure to catch the other parts, and you'll get up to speed with what makes this part, with what's about to come and be shown, all that much more powerful. So let's keep it moving. How long has this been going? 13 minutes. Fantastic. Right, we're going to get back to the story in 1 minute. What's this? Filthy rich pedo mogul Nygard, however you pronounce it, had strippers on jet, spy cameras, and an orgy pit. From his use of a private jet, a tropical island, his extraordinary wealth, his powerful friends, and his alleged blah 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 blah. And then 2 twos now, you know whose other names or the type of names that will be involved if they were to come out. God. Prince who? This one, that one. Epstein. Hillary Clintons and that. Trump. Different, all these other ones from, Iran and Israel, whatever their names are, some of the French ones. Anyway, what's this now? Atomic factory. Iran secretly building nuke site after bomb chief's assassination. God. Just pack it in, yeah? Do you know what I mean? Oh, yeah, build this bomb thing. Like, haven't you realised where it's getting you? Nowhere. Even though we know who runs the whole show anyway, so that's why, that's why it's propped up and set up by the structure that's been built by the Masons. So anyway, Mum's grief. Big-hearted boy, 26, killed himself after the pandemic left him jobless, skint, and stuck at home alone for 14 hours a day. This is Mike Palahalagan? Palahalagan? Something like that? Give me one moment. So remember, coronavirus equals 56, unemployment 56, mind control 56, toilet paper 56, Christmas 56, Society of Jesus, as well as the Catholic Church, and of course the Jesuit Order. The Jesuit Order equals 201, and all the 201s that go with the Pope, the room he stays in, his name, his real name. The Jesuit Order that got saved by the woman. They've even got a show on Hulu. I can't remember the name of the show. I haven't seen the show, but there is a show about a woman that saves the 201 Jesuits. Hence why, again, if you're new here, be sure to check out the event 201. World Health Organization, Johns Hopkins University, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, and the rest of. So, June 5th? Yeah, because they said the mum, it was 7 minutes after midnight, and they said that the mum got a phone call to say that the son died, right? So just after midnight. But we'll see for both days anyway. Note if it's not a leap year, it would be the 156th day of the year. Yeah, just keep that in mind as we keep it moving. Note the time, the initial post time. Same as the update time, as you can see. 10:56 again, unemployment, coronavirus, toilet paper, mind control, and the rest. Like Black Lives Matter even, that's another been a big thing this year. Anthony Fauci, 56. There's a few more 56s I'm forgetting right now. But just know, these are being the numbers of the year, man. So, it's a bit just before midnight when obviously he died, because at the time he got found, probably. Just keep that in mind. So anyway, June 4th and June 5th we're looking at. Again, suicide 70 and 34. Lockdown 34. Also lockdown 38. 38 like pandemic, like martial law. Again, murder, death, kill, cancer, destroy. Found dead, collapsed, drowned, murder, Masonic and killing 38. But anyway, suicide 34 and 70. Coronavirus 70. I think, hold up 1 second here. Yeah, because depression 52 and 56. I think it's 70 as well, depression. Pandemic 151. Unemployment 151. Also, Wuhan coronavirus 210. This is for June 4th, keep that in mind. Also 64, kill 64. And the 14th crime 43. Suicide 43 and 34. Trying to remember if suicidal thought is 71. Suicidal thoughts or suicidal thought. I think thoughts is 70. It might be without the S. So I think the 71st prime 353. Anyway, with the day of the news is the 353rd day of the year. Okay. Just looking at it for next year on the annual date of the 5th. The 52. Unemployment, depression. Also COVID 53. Sorry, coronavirus 65 anyway. It was June 5th. Or the other way. 5th of June, 56 or 65. Coronavirus 55 and 66. 65. 55 and 65, excuse me. But anyway, the 53rd prime is 241, 24 weeks and 1 day. Again, this is the next year's. Just wanted to have a look. That's back to the news article day on the 18th. So again, remember lockdown 119, mood swing 43 like suicide, suicide 47 like mental health. The 47th prime is 211, mental health issues is 211. Mental health 119, suicide 119. Again, suicide 70, coronavirus 70. Welfare 70 and 34 like suicide, note the 38 as well, and the obvious 119. That should be pretty self-explanatory. Suicidal thoughts 70. What am I seeing? 196. 196 days from the 5th of June 2020 to this article. 196 days. Suicidal thoughts 196 and 70 like welfare, like suicide, like coronavirus. Again, depression 70 like coronavirus, like welfare, suicide. 52 like unemployment, and 56 like coronavirus. Again, government 52, the Tories equals 52, and 119 like welfare, suicide, lockdown 119, mood swing. Remember, state of mind 124, I think, and like depression, and it's also 171. The 171st prime 1019 dropped to 0, 119. Mood swing 47 as well. Like mental health, like suicide. I remember the 47th prime 211. And just always remember how the God stuff plays into it with the 47s and 74s that I always speak about. And, them playing God over you, basically, in general. And the law of attraction and thought to manifestation. It's key. It is just key. Again, suicidal 33, corona 33, 57 like Wuhan virus, and then Wuhan coronavirus 78. Of course, the 42's in there. If you're up to speed, that should be pretty self-explanatory. That's why I haven't even mentioned it. As I keep saying as well, certain things I'm not being mentioning as much. It's the end of the year, I've said it also. Again, if you're new here, please go back through older videos and playlists. And not just from this channel. Obviously, Gematria Effect News, Jacuzzi Truth. All the channels. Check them all out, man. Get the books, download the books via Gematria Effect News. There's links in, under every video. So, and remember, the 156 prime is 911, yeah? So again, emergency, you got the 119, 911. Again, what's the phone number? These people will be telling you to call, the same people that do this. Oh yeah, Christmas Together campaign. So 26-year-old. But again, what's the number? Sorry, 119, right? Said it a few times in these parts of videos. And again, remember, COVID, China virus, viral disease, plague, all 26. Bat feces equal 26. And those are literally all 26, all in the same cipher and dark blue one. Just bringing all your double digits down to a single digit. Using your alphabet order, A to Z. Corona means crown, crown 26, chaos 26. Again, playing God over you, God 26. Use 26 letters of the alphabet. Adam equals 26. Adam created on the 26th verse on the 6th day of creation in the Bible. And the rest that goes with that we've gone over how many times. So again, if you're new here, just go through the uploads from myself and other people. Interesting how they got the 4,000 males. Interesting how they got the 4,000 males. Again, 4 represents death as well as foundation. 20-year high, time to for P20 as well. Ooh, his last name. Ooh, suicide 43, mood swing 43, the 43rd prime 191, murdered 79. Depression, unemployment, coronavirus 56, Mooting 47, 43, suicide 43, killing Masonic. Again, suicide 43, unemployment 56. Communication, interesting. Communication is 201. Is Wuhan 60 by itself? Ooh, I can't remember. Is it Wuhan virus? He was saying stuff to do with, it's hard to communicate, or it's getting, because he hasn't been seeing people. Obviously, he's been in lockdown and all that type of stuff and losing his job, so it's just been really difficult. So I thought I'll just check out the word itself, But anyway, interesting, the plural. Look, 209, like the day he died. Was it the day he died? Yeah, the day he died, 209 days left of the year. Interesting. It's just so horrible if they got the people's minds, man. Again, I've had a sister that died by suicide. For those new that might be watching this, feel free to go through the Carolyn Flat playlist. I'm sure you'll hear me mention it in there. So anyway, mental health, 61. And of course, deaf to communications, or like in that sense as well, as I've just explaining slightly with the bigger picture. With not just yourself, just communication in general, it's just dire. It's just like literally non-existent. Real, genuine communication. So there's that tour, and I know it was coming next anyway. Excuse me, guys, I do that sometimes. And so Mike, 2025, 38. All suicide 70, welfare 70. Is it depression 70? 38 should be pretty self-explanatory, as is the 2025 time death RIP. Again, we know his last name. Again, Pandemic 43, I forgot to say that again. Pandemic 43, his last name's 43. Panhaligan. Panhaligan, yeah, Panhaligan, excuse me. Again, unemployment 151, pandemic 151. Alright, and then I want to get to this part really badly now. So, mum's grief 51 and 48. We want verse 48, 57. I'm sure we've got a numerology somewhere of 51. Hold up. Yeah, for the day that it happened. Or when she got the call 7 minutes after midnight. Again, the time, we've gone over that already. So down here, look, Christmas Together. Sun launches Christmas Together campaign with Royal Voluntary Service to combat loneliness, yeah? Remember, combat loneliness, I'm sure, was 61. Mental health, 61. I remember we already had, what's his name, speaking to the widow via this campaign. Boris Johnson, he's in support. Oh, him and Carrie's on the phone doing flipping, video calls and all this type of stuff. Again, if you're new watching this part, part 3, feel free to check out the other parts beforehand. And every other upload for the year. So by the time you get back to this very first upload that you came to, you say, wow, my goodness, I see exactly what not just him, this entire community is trying to, be it scream and shout about to get this message out. So that's him when he was growing up there. Saying that, he was laughing, joking and normal just so many hours before taking his own life. Now here they go again. They have their suicide part, like they care. These narcissistic, psychopathological, Masonic, sociopathic, necromancy, satanic, we can say satanic twice, hybrids or something else. So here they are. Sign up as a volunteer. Anyway, So, you know, I just wanted to show you that. I've got a bit more stuff here. I'm not going to go into that right now. And you can just see the more pictures anyway that I'm skimming over and just, you know, talking this and that. So imagine, after all I've shown, again, just like, doesn't matter what story, you always, like, doesn't matter what story situation that I'm doing, I already know that I'm always going to get the same specific set of numbers rolled out, yeah? That's my point. Excuse me for overlapping my thoughts and my talks. Oh, man. So, I just really want to get to this bit that's coming up right now. Now they're going through all this. You know, like they care about people or this person here, you know. Wait for it. So down here, look at this. Are you seeing this? Yeah. So I just read that the Sun launches Christmas Together campaign with Royal Voluntary Service to combat loneliness. Look how it starts. Yeah. Now I know I kind of already went onto the picture. But did you see at the bottom? Did you see at the bottom of the picture? Christmas Together campaign. This is their video. 1 minute 19-second video. Again, the Tories 119. Mental health. Oh my goodness. Do I have to say this again for the bazillionth time? Hold up. Unbelievable, right? Unbelievable. So again, welfare, mood swing, state of mind. How it chains along, because you can see it there with the prime. Above the big 119 in blue. I mean, the Tories 119, suicide, lockdown, mental health. Again, welfare, mood swing, lockdown, suicide, mental health. Wow. Remember, the Tories won by 47 seats. Remember, mental health, suicide, 47. Mental health issues. So again, feel free to pause and screenshot if you're new. You can find this on the community wall anyway. If you look at my community wall, you'll find it on there. Hopefully this video actually uploads to YouTube. I don't know why the last one didn't actually upload. Again, if you want to watch part 2, you'll find a link on the community wall or in the description under this video, or in the pinned comment. Yeah, one of the two. So again, remember October, all that talk. Put out a video saying it was going to do something for October because it's the only month that equals 33, like Corona equals 33, and police people, order society, etc. Then they started to bring in all the tear stuff in, and right at the end on the 31st, what did they do? New lockdown for the next month incoming. Oh, scumbags. Absolute scumbags. So, let's keep it moving. Yeah. Is that I've been waiting for? Yeah? Mic drop right there. Christmas Together campaign. How long was the video? Allow me. And again, if you're new, you can find the same codes in video games, movies, music, you know. Again, we're not just picking numbers out of thin air. Again, Christmas 38, 56, 61, 70. Pandemic, unemployment, coronavirus, mental health, government with the 113, and more, depression. I'm sure that woman's name was Trouble One. I'm gonna have to double check after. I can't wait to go back right now. Again, combat illness, 61, murder, 79. Remember the 254, we had that date with Boris Johnson's birthday, to him talking on the video call to the old lady. Something Bond, her name was Christine Bond, I think that was her name. Again, loneliness, 4361, 4361, 56, 124. I think depression is 124 and 146, and state of mind 124 if I remember correctly. Again, mental health 61. Toilet paper, mind control 5661. Pandemic 43, loneliness 43, suicide 43, killing Masonic, mood swing 43, obey 61, and much more. So okay, I think that is it for today. Oh, back to this one. It's not too much here anyway. We've got time death RIP. I'm gonna kind of rush through this one because those other videos, man, it took so long to sort out. Kind of had my head in the phone a bit too much today, so. So it happened 27th of February. Remember the other guy that died via the show? We covered this anyway, so if you go back through my playlist and my uploads, you'll see it. I covered this with the Jeremy Kyle show and that. To do with mental health and the annual for when she dies next year from today or yesterday when the news came out on the 17th of December 2020, which is a Thursday. 211 mental health issues 211, and then suicide and mental health 47 prime 211. And look at the day she dies. Did we not just see that roll out for the other guy? 70 34 16. Hold up. 70 34 16. Let's just see. 70 34 16. 70 34. Unless it was for something else. 70 34 16. 70 34 16 50. Okay, so when they wrote out his news about his suicide, so you've even got the 50 numerology in there as well. 70 34 16 50. You see? All right, let's quickly go back down. See how they structure it. So, and then it was 6:20 the time. Sacrifice 62. 73. Yeah, look. 14. Unless I'm tripping. Sure there was a 52 as well, but it is above the 29. I don't usually go that low, but I literally do, from top down to under the 307. So basically to the day numerology, which is 29 for the 27th of February next year. So 103 her name. 10 weeks, 3 days. Prominent article to the annual of her death. Also, it's 2 months, 1 week, 3 days. Death 213, as well as 118, like we spoke about before, for anybody new. Also, spiritual 118, homicide equals 118 in Jewish cipher. Suicidal 33, got life lesson 33 for the news as well. See? Okay. Alright, done that. Kind of rushing now. What are we looking at here? Okay, 58, 38. Depression 52. Sorry, I'm sliding a bit quick. You know what? I'm kind of rushing now because I want to get off. Oh man. You know what? I'll round this up probably next time. The main bit I wanted to get out was get out the Sun campaign, just to show, the mockery in all its forms as usual. So guys, I'm gonna leave it there. What is this? Between the deaths, this is the other guy that died via the show. What was his name again? Was it Steve something? I think his name was. Let's see if I can see his name. Hold up. A man who was found dead. Steve Diamond. Also, state of mind 63. He died at 63. Freemasonry 59, kill 59. Let me just had a 59 with the girl's name as well. If you call it, you call it. Anyway, so 42 weeks and we had the 103. Masonry 42. So yeah, we just had the 103 days. Now we've got the 10 weeks and 3 days between their birthday. Sorry, death days, excuse me. Death days. Or rebirth days, they've gone somewhere else, right? Also, you got the 308 this year as well when she died. Just had a 38 recently. Sorry guys, one moment. Let me just... Oops, unless that was for the... Hold up. Okay, maybe I think it was for the last one. I think I'm getting baffled with my Decode. Yeah, I'm getting baffled with my Decode. Sorry about that. Right. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Suicidal 42. 42 weeks between them. Was it 4 weeks, 2 days? Where's it gone? Suicidal 42. Sorry, that one hasn't fully engraved itself in my brain yet. So anyway, suicidal 42. Go figure. 42 weeks, 0 days between these two suicides. Right, guys, that is it. Wholeness, fat mother, love and power, spread love and light. Hashtag don't be a basic beast brainer. And of course, with gracious gratitude, but take no shit.